It is new.
You fixed my brush.
Didn't I promise?
My Blair, my baby girl.
Have I ever let you down?
Here.
You know, it's all going to change for us soon, Mother. I know there are skeletons rattling around in Dorian's closet. All I have to do is to find one. One really good one will do.
Brush my hair. I want to be pretty.
Oh, I'm going to do much more than that. I am going to make you richer and happier than you could possibly imagine. It was the first place I looked, Uncle Carlo.
You checked the entire attic?
I looked everywhere, and I didn't see anything that even looked like a pouch. No diamonds, nothing. I can get back there, though. Max said it.
No. I'll take care of that. There's something more pressing we have to talk about. Some news.
What news?
You're going to have an aunt.
An aunt?
I'm getting married.
Really? Well, that's incredible. I mean, it's wonderful. So who's the lucky lady?
No, it is not like any other wedding you've ever catered before. Well, for one thing, it was a real whirlwind romance. You know what I mean? Well, you know, fast food might be a good idea. Caviar pizza or foie gras chips and dip, something like that. Oh, just use your imagination and I'll get back to you. Thank you. Well, if it isn't His Honor, the Mayor, please come in.
Now, what is this must-see-you message about secret campaign contributions?
Something very special is going to happen, and I want you to be a part of it.
This had better be good.
Good? It's great. Simply great.
What is?
Carlo Hesser and I are going to be married.
What does that have to do with me?
Well, you're going to perform the ceremony.
I am?
Yes, and a simple civil ceremony will do. We don't need all of that till death do us part nonsense.
What makes you think I would marry you to Hesser? What makes you think I'd marry you to anyone? You tried to murder my daughter.
Oh, I was so hoping you'd let bygones be bygones.
Goodbye, Alex.
I really don't think you should say no so quickly, Mr. Mayor. Not if you want to keep being Mr. Mayor.
What?
Your upcoming campaign. I have some very interesting ideas about it. Quite delicious, really, Herbie.
He's over 6 feet tall. He has long blonde hair, usually tied back. Look, Ms. Rhodey.
Oh, just plain Rhodey will do.
All right, just plain Rhodey. He's been there on several occasions.
How old is this child?
What difference does that make?
Honey, there's nobody fitting that description in my place right now.
Are you sure?
Are you doubting me?
I just happen to be the publisher of the National Intruder.
Well, sorry. I can't afford to advertise.
Thanks, Rose.
But she is powerfully anxious to get in touch with you, Jason.
Jason, where are you?
Buy a drink, Sailor?
I already got one.
Who do you have to know to get another one of those?
Rhodey, draw another, will you? You drink beer?
You didn't figure me for a pink lady or a black Russian, did you?
That would be a mistake.
I'm not a frilly person.
You're not a drinking person either. Not in my joint. I hope you like ginger ale.
Love it.
Jason, when you get a chance, I'd like to talk to you.
Now's as good a time as any.
Do you mind? It's personal.
When personal is over, give a wave.
What's the problem?
Her. Last time she was in here, all those cops were in my place. You know, cops make customers lose their thirst. You know what I mean?
I'll keep an eye on her.
I don't know what's wrong with that child. She's got a whole lot inside that she needs to get out.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, well, I just don't want her getting it out in my place. You be careful, huh?
Thanks for the tip.
Look, I like you. Rhodey looks out for people she likes.
Well, Rhodey shouldn't worry. I'm cool. Thanks.
What was that all about?
Rhodey thinks you're trouble.
She's right.
It's not exactly news to me either.
So why are you sitting here having a beer with Trouble?
What do you think?
I think you're interested in me.
Interested?
Yeah, you know, attracted. Like, you got a thing for me.
I don't know you.
I'll tell you anything you want to know. First, I need a cigarette. Where do you keep your smokes?
I don't.
Then what do you need all these pockets for? Love letter?
Come on. Give that to me, okay?
This letter's been around a while.
Come on, Marty.
But it has some really interesting history.
Give it back.
Who's it from, Jason? What's it say?
You know, it's definitely nice to toast to a future that you believe in.
I want to show you something. A letter
Yeah?
that I wrote to our baby.
Oh. Okay, well, read it to me.
To our precious child. I just want you to know how happy your mother and I were before you were born. I also want you to know that we were so excited to learn you were coming and wanted you with all our hearts. We can't wait to get to know you. That's it. Not exactly the Gettysburg Address.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Well, it's kind of a family tradition. My mom and my real dad, Joe Riley, wrote letters like that to me. I've still got them.
Well, I think it's an absolutely wonderful idea. And you know what? I'm going to go write one myself. Must be paper in here somewhere, don't you think?
Hey, Leanne, on the subject of letters, you wrote me one a while ago,
Yeah?
but I never got it. The one that you left for me when you took off to New York.
Yeah, I know.
Well, what did it say? You never told me.
It just said that, well, I was scared that I was going to ruin your life. And, I didn't want to burden you with a wife and a child, and you had to finish college and all that kind of stuff. That's all it said.
I hope you're not still afraid of that.
No.
Because you are my future. And whatever I do, I want you by my side. Always. I'm going to make you so happy, Leanne. And that's a promise.
Here's to our extraordinary working relationship. May the trust and respect that we now share only grow.
Thank you for inviting me. If I'd known this was going to be a party, you know, I would have worn something a little more...
Oh, no. That can easily be fixed.
What?
Well, let me see. You're just about my size, aren't you? Would you like to try on one of my cocktail dresses?
Oh, no, I couldn't possibly do that.
Oh, nonsense. No, I'm just going to look in my closet. You sit there and relax.
Easier said than done. Relaxing, I mean.
Yes, so I noticed. Why do you think that is, huh?
Great picture of you.
Listen. drives you, Blair?
I could ask you the same thing.
I asked you first.
Well, isn't that how you get to the top?
The top can be pretty lonely.
I'll deal with that when I get there.
Ah, do you have a boyfriend?
No,
Why not?
I don't have time for pleasure.
Well, tonight you are going to make time. Here. Maybe this?
Tina left a weird message on my machine.
What kind of message?
She wants a meeting with us tomorrow.
What's so weird about that?
The way she said it, she requested a meeting.
Maybe she's decided she doesn't want to get involved in the business. Maybe she's going to turn the spa on over to us.
You really think that's true?
Tina is my good friend. She knows what great plans we've got for Serenity Spa, and she would not do anything to undermine them.
Are you sure?
You worry too much.
I worry because I know Tina. Hey, Wanda, how's it going?
Well, I wish I knew. I used to turn people away at lunch. Now I got 2 kids over there sharing an order of fries. Now go figure that.
Oh, it's early. We're going to have plenty of customers.
No, it is not that early. I think what everybody's doing is they're tasting the stuff over at that new fancy schmancy place that, what do you call it?
Giorgio's. Yeah, I went there. I got to admit, the food's pretty good.
You went there? Oh, you traitor.
Look, I was just going to go out there to check the competition. But you quit worrying about it. We're going to have more customers and we can turn away.
Yeah, well, it's dead right now, so I think I can handle things at the place here. Why don't you 2 guys go out and have yourself some fun? Huh?
Oh, I wouldn't do that to you, Wanda.
Sure you would.
You know, I got other plans made already. Too bad you could have had 3-handed bridge.
Wait a second, can't you change your plans?
Well, actually, no. I'm running a little late, so I better get going. Keep in touch.
3 guesses who those plans are with.
You funneled money into my mayoral campaign?
Yes, and it should be enough to buy tons of those buttons with your happy face on them.
What kind of money?
A lot. I'm sorry. It's money that should have gone to the laundry first.
What are you up to?
Don't you think you'll look pretty bad if it should come out that you've accepted a large contribution from Alexandra Olenov?
And you'll be sure that it does come out.
Well, the press has a right to know, dear Herb. They'll have such fun with it. Even your wife won't be able to resist writing a story about it in The Intruder. It will say, someone that was just released from a mental institution and who just made a deal for immunity from prosecution is now a large contributor to your race to stay in the mayor's mansion. I can just see the headline.
I'll return the funds and deny knowledge.
When I'm out there actively stumping for you, which I will be, I'll keep a very high profile. Crazed killer supports Mayor Callison. Are you getting the idea?
What do you want from me, Alex?
Such a tiny favor. The words, I now pronounce you man and wife. Now, I know the modern version is I now pronounce you husband and wife. But I'm really an old-fashioned girl, and I want a respectable wedding that I know you can provide for me. In return, my lips are sealed forever. Your secrets will die with me. I'm not intending to die anytime soon. Have you been persuaded?
All right.
Does that mean yes, you'll marry Carlo and me?
Yes.
You're such a dear. Oh, my intended. Come in. Come and see who's here.
Good to see you, Mr. Callison.
I'm sorry I can't say the same.
How did my niece-to-be receive the news of our nuptials?
Stephanie is happy as could be expected.
You see, Herb, everybody is happy for us except you. I do wish you could get into the spirit of things.
You two really believe you can trust each other?
You call that getting into the spirit of things?
We can trust each other.
Trust is the bedrock of our relationship. Isn't it, Carlo, darling?
Well, I'm sure you have a lot of plans to make.
Oh, yes. By the way, we're going to have a gala reception immediately following the wedding. Please feel free to bring a date. Although, Dorian perhaps might not be such a good idea. Maybe someone fresh. Somebody worthy of you.
The minute I sign the marriage license, I'll be leaving, Alex.
Marriage license. Isn't that romantic?
Very.
So we'll see you at City Hall.
Well, I prefer to keep this as private as possible, if it's all the same to you. I'll conduct the ceremony here.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much. I am so excited.
It must be catching. I'm starting to get excited myself. Oh, before I forget, I need to have you sign something.
What?
It's our prenuptial agreement.
Or what?
Everything is spelled out in simple terms.
1 minute you're talking about trust, and the next you spring this on me. This does not make me happy, darling. No, not at
all. Yeah.
Is there something special about that letter? You snatched it away so fast.
Why is it your business? Did you see your name on it?
No.
All right, then.
Still, you didn't have to grab it out of my hand.
I asked you to give it back. I asked you real nice.
You're mean.
Don't you forget it.
You won't tell me what it says.
Nope.
Or who it's from.
A girl.
What girl? Her name?
Leanne.
I don't know her.
Not much to know. Except that she just got married to Kevin Buchanan.
Oh, yeah, I know him. He's okay if you like his brand of white bread. What did I say?
Nothing.
Why did you stop dancing?
You call that dancing? All you were doing out there asking questions.
Why don't you trust me, Jason?
I don't trust rich people.
Why not?
They say something and mean something else. People I grew up with, they didn't lie. Maybe you didn't like what they said, but you sure knew where they stood.
You're lucky. Sounds like you at least trust 4 people. I don't trust anybody.
Why's that?
My parents died. My Aunt Kiki's never around. My hide toughened up in a real hurry.
Yeah?
Gets me through the days.
How about the nights?
What about them?
Is that big, tough hide of yours that gets you through them?
I get through the nights just fine.
Do you know where Blair is? She didn't leave a number or anything?
Max,
What, Addie?
I'm gonna tell you something nice.
Well, don't keep me in suspense.
Claire loves you, Max.
Oh, I just knew it. That dress looks as though it was made for you. Come. Oh, my. God bless Giorgio's. You know, his food is absolutely divine. I remember the first time I had really good champagne. I thought I had died and gone to heaven. All right. Now for a toast. To the wonderful, creative Blair. May she flourish in her ambition.
Thank you.
Not at all. You can drink now. My, what a tiny little sip. Here. Now, that's a sip.
Like that?
Oh, you're such a good little pupil. You know, I was thinking about what you put on the computer. You know, that story about the downfall of Vicky Buchanan. She's so pompous, so self-important. Poor Clint. Can you imagine living with someone like that?
That's how satisfying it would be to bring her down. To expose her for what she really is.
Well, I am so impressed that you have seen through Vicky, Blair.
Well, the thing I really despise about her is her synthetic charm. All warmth and small talk, but contradict her just even a little and she'll cut you off at the knees without even thinking twice.
Yeah, you know what I really adore about you? You're always thinking. Thinking, just like me. Perhaps you and I have more synapses in our brain than most people. Working overtime. I've got it. A toast to our synapses. May they always snap. Bing. Oh, now, you talk.
What?
I want to know something interesting about you, Blair. Not that old, hard work is my religion, I need to get to the top nonsense. No, I want to know something personal and revealing.
Okay. My most heartbreaking love affair?
Oh, yes, who was he?
He was a musician. I was passionately in love with him. Brilliantly talented, a wild man, but he was addicted to,
Yes.
to alcohol.
Oh.
I helped him through his withdrawal. It was very painful, harrowing. But he made it. He became very successful. Member of a famous rock band.
Name?
I'd rather not say.
Oh.
Anyway, he became a huge star. We went to all the chicest, most upscale places that you can imagine. I had dinner with Mick Jagger once. Well, then, I was waiting for him to pick me up, to take me to the Bahamas for the weekend. And, he never showed up. I waited and waited, and finally a call came from his manager. He had gotten married the night before.
Figures.
Promised to get in touch with me after the honeymoon.
How depressing. Men.
So, now it's your turn. Tell me about your childhood.
Well, I don't know. It seems so terribly long ago. Actually, some of the times seem like they were yesterday. My father, mother, Melinda's accident, poor thing.
Melinda?
My baby sister. Oh. Child prodigy. Played Beethoven's Pathetique when she was 8 years old. Can you imagine? I mean, she was awed by everyone. Oh, Melinda's so extraordinary. Melinda's so talented. Beautiful girl.
Well, tell me about the accident.
Horses. We decided to have a race, she and I. And Melinda's horse went down. It was a terrible fall. She was injured and poof. That was the end of her concert career. And then she became very disturbed. unfortunately. And was in and out of institutions for years.
How sad.
It is. But she's okay now. Oh, yeah, she's in California.
Oh. And is she your only sibling?
Oh, Melinda? There was one other sister. Agatha. The oldest. Let's talk about something else, shall we?
What happened to her? What happened to Agatha?
She died.
Cheddar cheese. It turns tortilla chips into hot, delicious
nachos.
But take away the cheddar,
Hey, bring that back.
and you're stuck with plain tortilla chips.
No way, Jose.
So pile on the cheddar.
All right.
Because tasty cheddar makes everything better.
Ever tried Plax? Rinsing with Plax before brushing loosens plaque and helps break it up. So you remove more plaque than brushing alone.
What's she got that I hadn't? Fancy her name. Blair Daimler beats Luna Moody hands down. She's got a certain style. And brains. I gotta give her brains. But does she have a heart? I know I have one, 'cause it keeps aching away from Max.
I don't break you. I have my pride, but if you need to be satisfied, I'm shameless. Honey, I don't have a prayer. Every time I see you standing there, I go down and call my name. Oh, I'm shameless.
You came back.
I had to.
And Blair?
It's over.
What happened?
I came to my senses. I was blind. You're the only woman I love, the only one.
Oh, Max.
I love you more than I thought I was capable of loving any woman.
Oh, Max, I've waited to hear you say that for so long.
You know it should be easy for a man who's strong to say he's sorry or admit when he's wrong. I never lost anything I ever missed, but I've never been in love like this. It's out of my hands, I'm shaking. I know I'm about now. I don't want it anyhow, so I gotta let it go. I'm shameless. Shameless as a man can be. You can make a total fool. I just wanted you to know. I'm shameless.
What was that noise?
Just the sound of our hearts crashing.
What broke? Are you okay? Okay, sure.
Did you bake this just for me?
Blair bought it.
You could have fooled me.
I don't do that. I don't tell lies. It's better to tell lies.
Well, you tell me the truth then. If Blair loves me, then why is she afraid of me?
I don't know.
Well, do you know anything about her other relationships, like with men? I mean, have there been any guys that treated her bad?
I don't know.
Oh, come on, Addie. You must know.
We've only been together a little while, Blair and I. She came and got me.
Mm-hmm. And?
She tried to find me sooner, but it took years. I lived in the hospital, and she got me out. I hated that place.
Are you happy here?
And Blair says soon we'll be rich and nobody can get us.
Oh. And did she tell you how she's going to get rich? Oh, come on, Addie, you can tell me. I'm not going to tell anyone. Addie, sorry, I didn't mean to ask you that. Addie, it's my fault. I didn't say Addie, please, I'm so sorry. Addie, I'm sorry, Addie.
How did your sister Agatha die?
I need some more champagne.
What, was it illness? An accident?
Well, I don't want to talk about it. The memory. It's painful. Still, it's painful. No! No! Are you okay?
Yes, I'm just, your bathroom.
Down the hall to the right. Left.
You're gonna pay, Dorian, for the pain you caused my mother. You are gonna regret saying Addie died more than you've ever regretted anything in your entire life.
Just a couple more days. You're gonna have to go back to college and study for your midterms, and I'm gonna have to go back to work.
I wish you didn't have to.
Yeah, so do I. But we don't make enough money yet for me to stay home.
I guess you're right. I mean, I only get $5,000 a year from my trust fund, and I spent most of that at Christmas on somebody very important to me.
I mean, is that all you get? I mean, is that for the entire year?
Until I get to be 25 years old. I mean, it'll be a lot when we do get it. But right now, $5 grand won't even buy diapers for a year, huh?
Well, it's not that. Well, I mean, I don't know. I guess I just didn't realize.
Right,
You know, it's
we'll manage. All right? I'll get an afternoon job and a night job.
right. Kevin, and when are you going to find time to study?
I'll study in my sleep. We'll put the books underneath my pillows, and I'll just absorb
Kevin,
it.
please. You got to listen to me here. I'm very serious. Your studies always have to come first, okay?
Leanne, you and our baby come first. I'll never let you down. I promise.
Okay.
The most important thing in the world to me is my family.
Was this Leanne your girlfriend?
No.
Sure she was. And she dumped you and married Kevin.
You don't know what you're talking about. So shut up, okay?
Mr. Cool, this is cool.
Get off of it, Marty.
I'm off it, I'm off it. Come on, Jason. Let's kiss and make up. Come on.
Good things come to those who wait.
I don't have what you'd call a real long attention span. So if you don't deliver, my eye is likely to wander.
Oh, yeah? That's too bad. I'd be ashamed to allow something up. Show such promise.
Promise? You and me?
Because in the event of divorce or natural death, I get 1/3 of your estate.
That's right.
1/3.
I'm a generous man.
1/3 is a fraction. Darling, sweetheart, dearest love, I want it all.
Let's not be silly, Alex.
All.
1/3 of my estate is a fortune. Since neither one of us expects to divorce, I am correct in assuming that.
I'd be heartbroken.
What kind of a man would I be if I didn't provide for Charlotte and Stephanie?
Darling, I will take care of them. They will never want for anything. Not that you're going to die. Lord knows that's years and years away.
You'd better pray that I don't die suddenly, my love.
What do you mean?
You'll note in, I believe it's paragraph 20, that if I should die under mysterious circumstances, you get absolutely nothing.
Tribe, a fragrance uprising.
Grandma's got a date. What's a date?
Closeness. You might hesitate if you wore a diaper. So John...
I've been thinking, dear heart, about this clause that says that I get nothing if you die under mysterious circumstances.
I call it my insurance clause, yeah.
Well, don't you think it would be a tad fairer if it read that I would get nothing if I were found to be shown connected to your death? I mean, let's face it, it's not impossible that someone could...
Yes, I see. You have a point.
Should I suffer for someone else's actions?
You want me to have the clause amended.
Please.
I'm putty in your lovely hands.
Not that there's any possibility of your dying, no.
No?
No. I'm going to do everything in my power to protect you. I have so much invested in this marriage.
As do I.
Oh, dear.
Now what?
This monthly allowance is just barely enough to cover the necessities, honey.
It's more than the average worker's yearly income.
Well, I think that newlyweds should spoil each other. Another $5,000 ought to cover it.
3.
4.
$350.
I won't quibble.
Done. You want to initial the changes?
Yes. Oh, I just think this calls for champagne. And oysters. You'll join me in that, won't you, honey? I'll order a dozen. I can't believe it. I'm gonna be a bride. And I am marrying the most wonderful guy.
Oops, I thought you died.
I am myself again.
Good. Then you can help me polish off this bottle. And don't you dare tell me you want to leave, because I will not hear of it. No?
Don't want to leave.
Good, that's my girl. No party pooper she.
Must be hard for you. 2 sisters lost to you, and 2 husbands.
Well, Herb isn't exactly lost. He's not dead. We're just divorced.
But your first husband, Victor Lord.
My dear Victor. How'd you know about Victor?
Oh, you've told me about him. You must have been devastated when he died.
Oh, God. We had horrible arguments. He wanted to find his son. I'd have to ruin everything.
You fought badly?
Yelling, screaming. Well, it had to end, you see. I couldn't take any more. Who could?
So you ended it.
It was as if he wanted me to do something, you know?
You don't actually mean he did kill him.
Oh, my God. It was a nightmare.
You probably just did what you had to do, right?
Why does that dress work better on you?
We all have to do what we have to do. I mean, that's the key, isn't it?
Maybe I'm too small on top, huh?
Finding the strength to do what we have to do.